Yeah, Mark. So just want to get a little bit more in depth with the player exclusives. Like, take us through a few more, man. Like, what is that? What's that guy on top? That EJ.
Yes, this is the Eddie Jones 14 from when he was with the Memphis Grizzlies. You had your EJ there and this suede toe. Definitely not like the released 14s.
So he said that's his actual autograph
And
on it too.
yep, he autographed these.
Nice.
And you know, I'll share this. I'm not one to really talk about what I pay for shoes, but you know, I know people that have actually been some of the players, personal chefs like Rip Hamilton, for example, and they've showed them my collection and they've seen it and they said that, well, if we sell these shoes, you know, what are you going to do? I said, I'm just going to display them.
Sure.
And then I was able to get these from another sneaker person that I know that I've seen at events, and he knows that I'm a Eddie Jones fan and definitely a Jordan fan.
Got
So
it. And
I got those.
you got some
as
other ones
well.
too. So like Eddie Jones played for other teams. Like that was when he was
Yep.
with the Grizzlies.
This is with the Miami
That's
Heat.
with the Heat. Ooh.
Yep. And it's autographed as well. And I've worn these. I've worn these to shows. And
The E Jones stitched on the top.
yes,
That's nice.
yes.
It's real nice.
And I've done video comparisons to the regular released ones. And if you look at them on the back, it has, you know, the promo sample or promo stitched on the tongue instead of having, you know, the regular stitching that our general releases come with.
Got it. Now talk about our hometown hero up there.
The Rip,
The Rip.
yes. These are from 2004 when they beat the Lakers.
Wow.
So these mean a lot to me.
And see, the color's even different from like the release, right? Like it's a richer
it's
red.
Yeah, it's more along the lines of the Pistons colorways. You can see it's all redded out on the inside and the interior, as I call it, and then just peep the tumbled leather on here. You know, a lot of people say, "What is RIP?"
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that was just nickname Rip.
Yep.
You know, for Rip City, and then you know the 32 on there, of course, was his number.
Sure. And tell us about that sleeped on pair right there. The other Rip.
Yeah, this is a very slept on pair. You know, with the actual Rip City on there, autograph, the Jordan 22 in the Pistons colorway.
Nice.
That if you look back at footage of Rip, he actually wore these in games as well.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah, didn't Jordan do they did like a city series.
did a
with
city
that,
series.
right?
Yep, all of the players, you know, specifically Ray Allen, you
Yep.
know, Rip Hamilton, definitely had those on. This is
Nice.
another Eddie Jones, the EJ6. This is simply called Team J. It's just plain and simple name of these. This is another shoe from the Nike outlet.
Get outta here.
For $29.95. Used to find these gems all day long back at the Nike outlets, and these are wearable. This is one of the first ones where you could, you know, cover your laces up.
Sure.
So those were pretty cool. And this is another shoe that Eddie Jones wore here, back with the Miami Heat, the Jumpman Pros. This is the original Jumpman Pro, and they've retroed a couple times.
Got it.
But this is the original. You can tell by the Jumpman. And a lot of people get it twisted by seeing the little crack, as they call it,
Sure.
between the leg here of the Jumpman logo. That's how it was back in the day.
Absolutely.
And then as time evolved, they got better with the craftsmanship on the look of the Jumpman.
Sure.
Up here, I got a pair from a good friend of mine from New Zealand. Goes by DJ Severe. He came and visited Detroit and came to the basement of the Jays, and he gifted me these samples, which never released to the public. But this was just a sample that the players were wearing just to see if they wanted to release this pair.
Sure.
When they released it, they didn't release it with this metal piece up top.
So it's like a wear test pair almost.
Yeah, it was a wear test pair, and these, I guess the metal bar up top was
Rubbing.
causing friction and rubbing, so they released it without it and just put a tongue on it.
Got it.
You know, without the metal piece going around the tongue, it's just with the tongue.
Nice.
Oh, and they changed it and put a little bit of the quilted look in them instead of just the regular nylon material that they have in there. But
Got it,
the
got
shoe is pretty much the same other than this metal piece here. So it was pretty cool of him to gift that to me, as well as this 23 watch when he came. I just tell you, I've received a lot of blessings from people that have come to visit, and through my years of collecting.
Sure.
One of my all-time favorite pieces, because I am a Ray Allen fan, and you know, a lot of people don't understand that there are certain people like MJ and Ray Allen are people that I identify with from a basketball standpoint.
Sure.
And
Sure.
I was able to come across these signed Quad 54.
And that was the quad. Now that's from the Paris league, right? Like Jordan has that every year.
Has it? Yep.
And they do that basketball game right for the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
It's just insane. So
yes.
That's a hard pair to get, Mark.
This is a hard pair. You know, everybody asks me, do I have the black pair, which is the friends and family pair, and that is just, it's almost impossible to obtain that pair. But
sure.
Just having this pair, and it's a size 12, so I guess I have two pair that I'll never wear.
That you never wear.
And I wanted this in a 12 because, so I'll never try to put it on.
Got you.
Also have the 9 cleats.
And this is from back when he retired, right?
Yes, and he went to
First retirement.
Went to play baseball with the Birmingham Barons. So these are, of course, worn. So
now, is that your size?
This is my size.
Nice. Now, have you worn the cleats to any show?
Yeah, I'm a avid softball player, so
yeah.
you know, those are some that get worn.
Sure.
And I don't know if people would know what these are, but
52.
CC 52. So I guess I gave it away. CC Sabathia, when he was with the Cleveland Indians. The Fusion.
The Fusion. And you pulled it out. I thought it was the Supreme 5 almost.
Yeah. Yeah. All you gotta do is write Supreme. Right. Yeah. But those are some shoes that people really disrespect a lot. Then we have the 12 cleats.
Nice.
A good friend of mine who actually I need to give a lot of credit to, Jeremy Guthrie, is right here. He's a good friend of mine that came to the basement of the Jays and actually told nice kicks about me, George Keel. He actually got a pair of these himself.
That's really cool, actually. Those are clean.
Yeah. And these were a pair, I don't know if you remember Warren Sapp.
Absolutely.
He had to do his auction on eBay for some of his collection. This is a 6 cleat.
One of my personal favorites.
Yep. And you know, a lot of people didn't know that there's a 2 right here, and then this is a 3, and you turn it on the other side, and you have a M and a J.
I see Mike like to do that all the time, right? With the brand, like I know with the Jordan 14 specifically. It was the 14th model shoe. On the left shoe, it had 7 Jumpmen placed strategically.
Yep.
And then on the right shoe, it had 7 plus 7, 14. So that's
14.
pretty cool.
Yep. And these are a pair of golf shoes I have.
Wow.
Called the Par 23. You know, and I actually take the taps off. And I wear them as dress or
shoes.
Casual shoes. So
nice.
You know, that's something that I do.
And this is like you stated earlier, you know, back to one brand that works for you with the versatility. I mean, you can do so much with just the one brand, on court, off court, casual, whatever.
I
mean, more
had
more
over
than a few thousand, more than, you know.
Close to
probably over 100,000 for sure.
Yeah, definitely over 100,000. Definitely over 100,000. But I'm really not into how much it's worth because it's a passion I have, and I never thought that collecting one shoe would turn into 882.
All right, 750s, black. Solars, Easy 2s. LV, the Jasper's Patchworks. Turtle Doves, and probably between the 750 grays or the 10 Easy ones.